All right, we're here at the Pinning Down Autism event. It's a third annual event for Coach Jason Bross, whose son is autistic, and it was actually his idea. This organization is all about raising autism awareness through the sport of wrestling. So we actually started the first event 3 years ago, and now there's events all over the country that have similar tournaments or dual meets that raise money just for autism.
Hi, I'm Jason Bross, the founder of the Pinning Down Autism Foundation. As you can see, we have a great day where we have an outdoor wrestling tournament. And this tournament, it's not just any event, it's a Pinning Down Autism benefit. And this event started, this is our third annual, this started 2 years ago as a means to raise money for the growing epidemic that is autism. We run wrestling tournaments every year, and the idea came up to do one as an autism benefit, which is a condition that affects not only 1 in 150 children, but also happens to affect my son. And you know, we've discovered that many other people are in the same situation and wanted to reach out and do something to advance the cause. All proceeds go to autism research, finding a cure, legislative advocacy, resources. So we created this event to involve the wrestling community. And people who know something about wrestling will understand that it's a certain type of character that our sport creates. When your kids get into the sport of wrestling, the first thing you notice is that every wrestling practice pushes them to the limits of their physical and mental strength and then challenges them to push farther. And that's exactly the kind of people we need in the fight against this epidemic of autism. For those of you who may wish to do an event, as we move this event nationwide and hopefully worldwide, because don't forget, wrestling is a sport that's been practiced in every civilization that's ever been known to man. If you look at the ancient scrolls and hieroglyphics depicting the sport, we know that it is the one common denominator that our society has ever had. So what better venue to bring to the fight against a global epidemic? We also have a barbecue. We've got raffles, a DJ, as you can hear from the music in the background. We don't charge an admission to the attendees, as most tournaments do, because we really want to encourage people to be here. We want to raise the word of autism awareness. And that's really, and as much as, and as great as the contributions are, if we can help more people become aware of the epidemic that is autism, you know, we can really increase our power. It's funny, 90% of corporate donations we've received were ones we never went out and asked for. You know, it's funny. Someone once told me, you ask for advice, you get contributions. You ask for contributions, you get advice. Oh, this is our feature bout. Lou against Tim. I got to see this. Okay. All right. Yes. Our feature bout is Monsignor Farrell head coach Lou DiStefano versus Catholic State runner-up Tim Monahan, who is graduating and headed to the Merchant Marine Academy. And as we speak, Coach DiStefano has a 2-0 lead in this feature match. They're hand fighting, they're moving. Monahan in on a dump, he's in tight on a dump. Coach DiStefano scrambles out, seems to have control. Okay. Arm throw attempt, goes out of bounds. Coach seems retiring, he's not in competition shape. Monahan is determined. Monahan on the attack. He's pushing. DiStefano is circling. Gets the 2-on-1 tie-up. DiStefano trying to hold on to that. 1 minute left in the match. It's a 3-0 lead for Coach DiStefano. He's working that 2-on-1. Oh, and we got one more point for Coach DiStefano as Timmy Monahan's foot hits out of bounds. We got a 4-0 lead. It looks like Monahan might need a big move to get this match. DiStefano steps in. 40 seconds to go. Monahan shoots, but a nice defense by Coach DiStefano. Gets his hips back. Monahan still on the single. Good whizzer by Coach DiStefano. And he's whizzing, and a 2-point takedown for Tim Monahan. We got injury time by Coach DiStefano. Can Monahan get one more takedown and tie the match and send it to overtime? 19 seconds, and here we go. Monahan on the attack. He's hand fighting. A shot by Coach DiStefano. He's in on a single. But Monahan is whizzing. Can he pull out magic like he did in the finals? And we have a 2-point takedown for Tim Monahan. which looks to send this bout to overtime. We're giving Coach DeStefano a break. Timmy Monahan doesn't need it. He's ready to go. The crowd is screaming. First point will win this bout in overtime. They're circling their hand fighting. A nice 2-on-1 by Coach DeStefano trying to run him out of bounds. And Monahan in on a single, but a nice sprawl by Coach DeStefano. Monahan hanging on, trying to circle around back, but hips are in on a dump by Coach Monahan, and they go out of bounds. They went out of bounds on their knees, so no points. Back to the center. DeStefano is determined to hold his own against the young challenger. And a nice high crouch puts Coach DeStefano to his back. And Tim Monahan wins the feature match in overtime, 6-4. Nice round of applause for Coach DeStefano and Tim Monahan. Great job. Oh, nice. It was great because you were doing that. How does it feel to take it to your coach?
Feels pretty good. You guys should all try it.
Did he really wrestle you?
Yeah, he really wrestled me.
Yeah.
It was a good match, but the better man definitely won that one.
You heard it here from Tim Monahan, headed to the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy from Monsignor Farrell. PinningDownAutism.com, where corporations would, if they would like to contribute to this cause and help our mission succeed and go nationwide and ultimately worldwide.
You have to have families that are willing to help for the cause, and you know, here at Monsignor Farrell we have a very, very big parents club. I'm the president of the parents club for the last 7-8 years, and you know, all you have to do is just pick up the phone and everybody comes running. We have help, you know, set up tables, mats, everything. Parents are always willing to drive somewhere, pick something up, bring their kids here. You know, they're overwhelming when you need help from Monsignor Farrell, the Farrell wrestling parents. They always come in. So if you have somebody in your community that is a coach for some type of sport, that's a good place to start. There's always, you know, 5 to 10 to 15 kids on a team, which equals 30 parents, and you know, 30 equals 90, and they reach out to their relatives, and that's how you start. Everybody's always willing to help.
So don't do it by yourself.
Absolutely not. But you need one person.
The inspiration behind Pinning Down Autism is climbing on me. This is my son, Dylan. Dylan loves wrestling tournaments. As if you were watching the last match, you noticed he's very fast and very strong, and on occasion comes home from wrestling practice and executes a perfect single leg takedown on me. So he definitely knows what he's watching. I can tell you, as the parent of a child with autism, we need a miracle. We need a miracle. People affected by autism, people who are around the society of people with autism will tell you that. So the best answer to that is to be the miracle. We need a miracle, and that's what you guys are here today by coming out and supporting this type of thing, and hopefully nationwide and ultimately worldwide. So thank you, my deepest gratitude for being the miracle. So the best answer to that is to be the miracle.